Hello everyone! Welcome or welcome back to my channel. We're back. We all know it. It's my favorite video to make. I love it so much. It's time to do our April TBR. Pause. April is crazy. March was the quickest month. That was so quick. Kind of scary. But summer's coming. Like every month, we're gonna do TBR jar picks my April TBR. This jar, which guess what? Still a glass. Still a glass. It's full of prompts, so we're gonna get a prompt and then pick one of the books on my physical TBR that matches the prompt. Now, we're not gonna talk about my March TBR. We're gonna swiftly, because I didn't do well last month. I am so I tried my best. I didn't try my best. Actually, I didn't try at all. I only read one book. I am ashamed, but not this month. Not this month. April is my time. I've arrived. You know what I mean? April is gonna be the time I read all the books. No, 80% of the books on my TBR. I'm gonna try my best, okay? I didn't do well, but it's not my fault. It's my fault. I just read a lot of on Kindle Unlimited for some reason. I just loved reading on my Kindle. And then Sunrise and the Reaping came out and she put me in a coma. You know what I mean? Not even in a reading slump, she put me in a coma. I was struggling, still struggling. I'm still like not well from it, and it put me in a week-long slump that I was just watching TikToks online and I had to rewatch the movie. Do you know what I mean? I felt the pain too deep for me to keep reading. So anyway, long story short, it's time for April TBR. Should we crack on? The first one is always scary for some reason. Why am I swinging it like I'm about to drink it? Like wine. Like I know anything about wine. So mix it up. I added some new prompts. So who knows? Actually don't remember them at all. Oh, I picked this, but there's chew on the floor. We're gonna put the chew on the floor back in. Let's open this one. Ooh, this is good. A book with yellow on the cover. On the cover though, not on the spine, because this book that I got sent recently, there's not a lot of yellow. We have this, which is Julie Chan is Dead. This is the proof copy that I got sent literally like a week ago, and I'm so excited to read it, so I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to choose this one. It has yellow on the spine and like the writing is yellow, but like really I don't have much yellow going on. Well, that's same thing. I actually fear this is as yellow as it gets for me. That's definitely green. I feel like this is more yellow than this is yellow. That's more like gold. We're gonna pick this. We're gonna pick Julie Chan is Dead. This is a proof copy and it's coming out in May 2025. Let me read you the back. I mean, it's not the back because it's a proof copy. You know what I mean. Julie Chan didn't mean to steal her identical twin's life. She meant to call the police when she found the body. She meant to dial 911. When she unlocked Chloe's phone to make that call, she also gained access to her estranged sister's sponsorship deals, her followers, her wealth, her whole life. So this is the story of Julie Chan, who has a twin sister, and her twin sister is an influencer with a lot of followers, a lot of wealth, a lot of money, sponsorship deals, and she is dead. She found her estranged twin sister's body, and then she's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna steal her identity. And yeah, she's pretending to be her sister. Julie has nothing, Chloe has everything, except a pulse. Julie Chan is dead, or that's what she needs you to think. I think it's so interesting, and the PR package came with a ring light, which I thought was very funny because of the whole influencer thing, and some sweets, and they were delish. So thank you so much, Bloomsbury, for sending it to me. I'm gonna read it this month because ever since I received it, I can't stop thinking about it. It's such a unique concept. What do you mean she stole her identical twin's personality because she's an influencer? Like, yeah, go for it, girl. So first book is Julie Chan is Dead by Lian Zhang. Very excited to read this. Next. I feel like I'm making a cocktail. That's a small one. Small ones are crazy. Small ones are scary. Oh, not scary at all. Sport romance. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Can I cheat? No, we can't cheat. The sport romance that I have is the rule book, the cheat sheet, wicket serve, cross the line, saving six. It's not a sport romance, is it? Because I know the first two were sport romances. Can I count this as a sport romance? I can't. He doesn't do any sports. I just want to read this because I'm in the mood to cry. Sunrise on the Reaping gave me pain, and I was like, actually, I'm enjoying this. So I'd love to go back to pain, but I fear this is not. This is not a sport romance, so I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna find another way to get that. Hockey team owner. Is that a sport romance? It's not. It's kinda. I know nothing about hockey, but I'll read a hockey romance every single time. Should we go with the rule book? I have a lot of sport romances here. Or should we go with Wicked Serve? Even though she's the 4th in a series. But like, who cares? Who cares? It's interconnected standalones. Let's go with Wicked Serve because it's volleyball. I love volleyball. It's one of my favorite sports. I used to be a volleyball player before I was a dancer, actress, singer, whatever the fuck. And my mom played volleyball for like 25 years. Our house is very volleyball inclined. One of my best friends is a volleyball player, so we're gonna pick this. This is Wicked Serve by Grace Riley, and I'm pretty sure he's a hockey player and she is a volleyball player. So yeah, for him, hockey is my life and I need to make the last season count, but he's forced to transfer to a rival school for his senior year, and I risk pissing off the captain, who happens to be the older brother of Isabel, the gorgeous beam of sunshine I mess around with in secret this summer. Is this a second chance romance? I hate that. Fight for a future together or watch it go up in flames. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Went to an event where Grace Riley was there, so I got this book there, and she was lovely. They look very pretty. Look at that. I've never read a Grace Riley book. This would be my first. Adding it to the pile. Okay. Third. Okay. Book with the prettiest cover. Now that's very subjective, so I could just pick the book I want. I could just pick the book I want to read and say that's the prettiest cover, which I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm being honest with you. Okay, now let's actually be honest. I'm not even lying. Heavenly Bodies is one of the prettiest covers I've ever seen, so that's contendant, and I was supposed to read this last month, and I actually can't wait to read this, so this would be a good idea. Lady Midnight, can't wait to read this book, and beautiful cover. I love these covers so much. January's is very pretty. To be fair, A Courting of Bristol Keats is beautiful. Actually, a lot of pretty covers. I think fantasy have the best covers every time. I also really want to read this, and I love the cover. I really want to read this because I'm going to an event for his second book, Andy Darcy Theo's second book, like in April, so I need to read this before I get the second book. She needs to be read. Guys, we're gonna go again with Heavenly Bodies. Heavenly Bodies has been on my TBR, I'm not even lying to you, at least 3 times. This is the proof copy. I've had it for so long. I think I received it in September. It is March, actually April. This is the prettiest cover. We're gonna go with this. I don't even need to read the back or the inside because I've read it so many times I know what it talks about. So it's this girl and she's fighting the stars because they are quite tyrannical and awful, apparently, and she needs the help of this prince and it's enemies to lovers, and I'm pretty sure his name is Lorenzo. And this quote always gets me: you know the most dangerous kind of villain, a woman with nothing left to lose. Slay. Prince Lorenzo trained her into a weapon worthy of battling against the tyrannical reign of the stars. So this is a romantasy, enemies to lovers, slow burn, and it's like almost everyone's favorite book. Literally everyone is like, it's a 5-star, it's incredible, it's a 6-star, one of my favorite romantasy books ever. I'll eat it up. This is by Imani Eryu, and I'm so excited to read this. This is my 3rd book. And the cover is actually very pretty, so I feel like I didn't cheat. Okay, let's get that one. That's a good one. A book you think you will rate 5 stars. That's an option. I do think I will rate it highly. I didn't rate either one of the first 2 5 stars, but I read them 3 years ago. Things have changed. Also, I think I will rate this 5 stars, 100%. Anything in this universe, I'll eat it up every time. Maybe January's by Olivia Blake. Actually, that's a good option. Olivia Blake is one of my favorite authors of all time, so it would make sense that I would give it 5 stars. Also, everyone talks about Just for the Summer, so I feel like if everyone loves it, why wouldn't I? But I want to keep this for summer, obviously. It's called Just for the Summer, you know what I mean? So it's one of these 3. They're both quite chunky. They're both extremely chunky. And this is like a collection of short stories, so maybe that would be easier. 621? Excuse me? Oh, this is even worse. That's 700 pages. So these are both almost 700 pages, and this is 300. But I want to read these 2 more. So yeah, I'm gonna pick one of these 2. Who cares if they're long? It doesn't matter if it's long. If it's a good book, even better, there's more of it. And down here you can tell I have the rest of the series for Cassandra Clare. I think I'm gonna pick Cassandra Clare because I have so many, so I need to like start reading them. This was on my TBR last month. Yes, correct, you're correct. We're doing this. This is Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, and this is the first book in the Dark Artifices series. I can't even read the back because every time I read Carstairs or Herondale, I'm gonna cry. So we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. The Infernal Devices had a crazy effect on me. I think about them every day. Never gonna move on, I think. So yeah, Emma Carstairs is a shadow hunter, and her parabatai is Julian Blackthorne. And in the shadow hunter's world, you're not allowed to date romantically your parabatai. Your parabatai is like this person that is linked to you, like more than, it's like blood, more than a friend, more than family. It's like soulmates, but in a platonic way. But they are in love, so that's not good. And lately, bodies of humans and fairies have been found murdered in the same way that Emma's parents were when she was a child. They have to solve these murders within 2 weeks. But at the same time, she's falling in love with her parabatai, which is not good. So I'm so excited to know what 700 pages of this is. And a lot of people love this series. I think The Infernal Devices has more of an impact on people, but a lot of readers really love this one. So I'm excited to start this new series, and Cassandra Clare is God. My God. Okay, let's pick one more. One more. Okay. Highest rated book on my Goodreads. Things are going so well today. Things have been going great. Okay, so I'm gonna check my Goodreads and see which one is my highest rated book. I have a shelf on my Goodread with my physical TBR, so that makes it so much easier. So this is my physical TBR, so let's see which one is my highest rated. You will not fucking believe it. You will think I'm cheating. Number 1 is Saving Six. Oh my god, this month I'm reading long ass books. I'm reading like 3 books over 600 pages. Highest rated book on my TBR is Saving Six with 4.47. It was meant to be. I literally made it happen. So this is the 3rd book in the Boys of Tommen series. I'm sure you've heard of it. Everyone is obsessed with this series. I read it 3 years ago when no one really was talking about it. I literally put on TikTok or booktube, even maybe. I was like, sad books. I wanted to like read a sad books, and it came out like Binding 13. I was like, never heard of it. Downloaded it on my iPad and just read it. And I was ill as hell. I was so ill that week. So I was like, I need to be home for like a week. Give me sad books to read. And I read Binding 13 and Keeping 13 back to back. Sobbed, was dying on my bed. I was already ill, and I made it even worse because I was extremely depressed. And they're right there. They're right there on my shelf. And I didn't have them physically. I bought them quite recently. And when I bought them, I was like, you know what? Let's buy Saving Six. At the time, Saving Six, I'm pretty sure wasn't even out. So that's why I didn't read it. So now that it's out, I mean, it's been like even more. I think there's 3 more out. So I've got some catching up to do. I'm pretty sure this is the story from the point of view of the main character from the first 2 books, brother, Joey Lynch. And everyone loves him. He's struggling from what I remember, because I don't remember much from the first 2 books because it's been years, but he was very troubled. Obviously there's a lot of domestic abuse, so check all the trigger warnings ever because it's heavy books. He was the older brother, the father figure, even though they had a dad. So yeah, this is the story of the relationship between Joey and Evie. It's a series about young people going through a lot, but at the same time there's romance. Check all the trigger warnings possible. Just saying. I remember sobbing the first 2. Sobbing. So I'm scared of this, but I actually kind of feel like reading sad books. So yeah, these are all the books. Look how big these books are. I'm gonna read chunky ass books this month. To recap, we have Julie Chan is Dead, and then we have Wicked Served, we have Heavenly Bodies, Lady Midnight, and Saving Six. I'm so excited to be reading these books. Thank you so much for spending time with me again and helping me pick my TBR for April. Come back in May and you can tell me off if I haven't read them all. My light just gave out. It's a sign. So thank you so much for watching. I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps so much. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao!